Hello, happy day, everyone. It is a great day, right, Shay Brown? It's a great day. It's a great day in Austin, Texas. It's Saturday morning. I'm kind of snuggled in and just hanging out here in my home office and wanted to have a conversation with you. I am Jan Goss. For those of you who I haven't yet met, I can't wait to meet you in person. Wouldn't that be fun? That would be great. Maybe after the pandemic, we can make that happen. But I'm super excited about this comeback champion stage, this platform in particular, because I know a little bit about coming back, just like you do. As a young mama, as a young woman, I was in a 20-year relationship, and I was married to a businessman turned pastor. Now, that was a switch. Woohoo! Yeah. But that's how life went. And one Sunday morning, my husband got up in the pulpit and he resigned the church. He resigned on Sunday. He left us Monday. At the time, I had 8 children, 3 of our own and 5 in foster care. So in one day's time, I had 16 eyes looking at me. What are we going to do? I had a whole church that was looking to me for direction. And I was a young woman. I was in my late 30s. I had no idea what to do. But I became a single mom, making a 6-figure income. I bought a house in a luxury neighborhood. I wanted to give my kids the best that I could. And I came back from that situation. As a matter of fact, from that time to now, I've created 4 successful businesses. My whole world shifted because of that. And that was a shift, all right. And that was a comeback situation. And I just like you, we have many comeback stories, don't we? And I'm in the middle of a comeback story right now. In 2020, this year, this spring, I lost my husband, the love of my life. You know, ladies, you'll understand this. It's that guy. You know, his name was Rick. And I used to say every woman deserves a Rick. He's just such an amazing guy. And he was one of those that washed me with his words on a daily basis. You're so beautiful. You're so smart. I'm the luckiest guy in the world. I got that. For 8 years of my life, I got to be washed with these beautiful words, and I got to know how it felt to be loved on that level. So because I had such a beautiful experience, the loss has been great, as you can only imagine. So here we are now in fall of 2020. And I'm creating my comeback story because I refuse to get stuck in that loop where you loop around and then you loop around and then you loop around and you stay stuck. Have you ever done that? I have done that before, and I can't stay there. I'm just not wired that way. I can't stay down for days. I can't. I'm not wired that way. I can't stay depressed for years. I can't. Life is too precious. Life is to be lived. So just like you, I have comeback stories and I'm creating comeback stories. But the piece that I wanted to just have a conversation about today is about rising up fierce with civility. It is a climate. We live in a climate and in a day right now where it is time for us to use the voices that God has given us and rise up and say what needs to be said. It's time for us to rise up fierce. And it's also time for incivility to leave the building. I'm over it. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but I am over it with leadership that behaves like fourth graders. And, I hope I'm not one. I think there have been times when I have maybe acted like a fourth grader. If you punched my button and I rose up fierce, but I didn't do it with civility. Have you ever done that? Where someone punched your button? I call it poke the mama bear or poke the papa bear. But when something punches a button about something that's close to us, about injustice, about horrific things that are going on in our world, in our country, in our backyards, it's time when that button gets pushed to rise up and rise up in power. But we must do it with civility. And what do I mean by that? Well, let me read you the definition of civility. Civility is claiming and caring for your own identity, needs, and beliefs without degrading someone else's in the process. Because yes, we think differently. We're raised differently. We're trained in many different ways, but I don't want to focus on that. The conversation that I want to have with you today is this: we are all the same. I can hear your minds right now saying, excuse me, Jan Goss, no, we are not all the same. I am not like him. I am not like her. Yes, we are. We are all the same. We all smile the same, yet we do it in our own unique way. Any country you go to, anywhere in this world, we all smile the same. It's beautiful. It's amazing. We are the same. Our tears are the same. They come from different experiences, but our tears are the same. We all bleed the same. I have my blood type, you have yours, but we bleed the same no matter who we are or what our heritage or what country we're from, what part of the world, what socioeconomic status you have. We all bleed the same. We breathe the same air. We've all been given the breath of life. We belong to the human family. We are the same with our own beautiful, unique identity. So when I think about civility, what helps me walk in civility, because sometimes I want to rip someone's head off. Have you ever felt that way? You just want to rip their head off or chop their fingers off so they can't get on social media. I know I've felt that way. But what helps me to make a quality decision to walk in civility rather than incivility, what makes me have the courage to make that decision is to recognize our oneness. And we are all the same. I'm a part of you. You're a part of me. And I'm excited about it. So I want you to imagine with me a world where we believe that. A world where we actually see our oneness and how we are the same and how we are alike. And we stop focusing on all of the differences and we begin to truly focus on how we are one. It can happen. All things are possible. So I'm excited to be part of this Comeback Champion Summit because we are champions and we've all come back through insurmountable odds. And you may be like me and you may be in the middle of writing your comeback story right now. But I just want to give a special shout out and thank you to Shay Brown. You guys, Shay Brown is the real deal. He's had dinner with me right here in my house with my husband. He's the real deal. And if Shay Brown is involved, then I know it's going to be done with excellence. I know it's going to be done with integrity. I know that it's going to be a great day. So I look forward to connecting with every single one of you. I would love to connect, get to know you better. I'm Jan Goss Gibson. I live in Austin, Texas, and mi casa es su casa. So if you're in the Austin area, look me up. Let's have a chat, and I will see you at the Comeback Champion Summit.